Hello and welcome to the Comedy Store Live, where you will experience the most sought-after and hilarious comedians straight from the greatest comedy club in the world, the Comedy Store London. We've handpicked 3 incredible comedians for you this week. Coming up, we have Dinesh Nathan and Scott Bennett. But up first, taken from her set in February 2022, it's the hilarious Jo Caulfield.
Thank you. Oh, you've stopped. Fuck you. Yeah. Well, I'm going to crack on, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't have a lot of time and there is a lot of people I want to slag off, right? Because I know we were all very happy, wasn't it, after lockdown? We went, oh, wasn't it lovely? We went to see our friends again. You saw your friends. And if you're anything like me, you went, oh, my friends are fucking annoying, aren't they? Oh, some of them. Like, we all had people it was quite nice not to see, wasn't it? Like, my friend Carol, I didn't see her for a year. Fucking happiest year of my life. Honest to God, like, she's one of the... there's always, like, something with her. She's got food allergies. She's one of those. You know, just fucking stop it. Right. Do you know those... Oh, I can't have that because I'm lactose intolerant. Are you really, though, Carol? Or are you just a dull person trying to make yourself seem more interesting? Do you ever think that? I'm like, oh, go on, have a piece of cheese. Let's see what happens. Isn't it? Oh, she's breathing funny. I'll call an ambulance. And the other people that get on my nerves were those people who said that they had used their lockdown time wisely. Yeah. My mate Yvonne goes, oh, it's been amazing having this time. I'm now on advanced Spanish. What about you, Jo? So I was like, well, I have completed Netflix. Yeah. And to be honest, I haven't even done that, really. I lay on the floor and drank and watched shit telly. I watched pretty much every episode of Four in a Bed that has ever been made. I fucking love that show. If you haven't seen it, basically, it's people who run bed and breakfasts. They go and stay in other bed and breakfasts and look for pubic hair. Anyway. That is basically the show, isn't it? And what always amazes me, they're always outraged because they find it in the bed. That is where I would like to find it. Because then they sit down and they tell each other how much they didn't like each other's bed and breakfast. And if they did it to me and they'd be going, well, we're absolutely outraged. We found pubic hair in the bed. And I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry. It was meant to be in your scrambled eggs. I do apologise. Now, fuck off out of my house. People were losing their mind in lockdown. Do you know what came out of lockdown? And I bet we'll have some people here doing it. Crafting. As an accepted thing for people to do with their time. There were people out there, some of you will have done it, crafting. People go, oh yeah, I'm painting pebbles. Well, fucking don't. Nobody wants them. What a shit thing to do with your time. My mate bought a sewing machine, started making her own clothes. And she goes to me, did you know I'm making my own clothes, Jo? Did you know I've been making my own clothes? I'm like, yes, I fucking did. You look like shit. My neighbour came up to me in the garden and said that her and her husband had been felting. I'm like, that is disgusting. Turns out it is a grown woman making animals out of felt in order to relax herself. When there are drugs readily available on the streets. I don't know what came over people. I did the sensible thing. I drank more than normal and did online shopping. Oh, who combined the online shopping with drinking? It was good, wasn't it? Because then every day was a surprise. I loved online shopping. I like that you get double thrill, don't you? Because you click on, you bought it, oh, lovely endorphins, nice feeling. And then you get the second nice feeling because you're going to get a parcel. It's going to be delivered. I just see a van or a postman, I come now. You know what I mean? I'm just triggered like Pavlov's dog. Oh, my God. But it became so important, didn't it? I'd be like, oh, my God, it's my leggings from ASOS. And then tomorrow I'm going to send them back. Like... See what you think of this, right? I took a parcel in for my neighbour, an Amazon parcel, and then I brought it round for her. And it was a biggish box, so I carried it into her house. Now, in her hallway, she's got a shelf, and there's some photos, like one of which is of her dog that died a couple of years ago. And just by accident, as I'm carrying this in, I knocked one of the photos over, knocked this one over, and it smashed, right? So obviously I was very apologetic. I said, I'm really, really sorry. I will replace the frame. I feel she overreacted. She went, well, it's not about the frame, is it? It's about the photo. So I was like, yeah, but the photo's fine. If I get you a new frame, that will be good as new. And again, I apologised. And she just looked at me and she went, I can't believe you did that. Well, I didn't do it on purpose, did I? It was an accident. I've apologised. I'm getting her a new frame. I don't know what more she wants me to do. And then she shouted at me. And she goes, well, you wouldn't understand because you're not a dog owner. So I said, well, nor are you. Are you? Thank you, sir. I was correct, wasn't I? She overreacted. She's the owner of a dead dog photo, not a dog. Not a dog. And we have a few couples in who have made it through lockdown because it was quite a few people didn't make it, right? Did they? I'm actually getting divorced, but I'm trying to keep it quiet because I want it to be a surprise for my husband's birthday, right? But no, it's difficult because I've been with my husband over 20 years and all of a sudden it was like, 20 years and 24 hours a day. That's too fucking much of a not very good thing, isn't it? He was like, well, why don't we try and spice things up, do a bit of role play? I was like, okay then. He goes, well, who do you want me to be? I was like, somebody else. The other thing I discovered is that my husband has a very low pain threshold, and I think a lot of men do, because in lockdown he had to go and get a prostate check, right? Now, I don't know exactly what happens, but I know something like this happens. I feel this man's had one because he looked down very immediately in an awkward way and kind of clenched. And I don't know how painful it is or what it gets involved, but all I know is my husband made such a fucking fuss about it. Right, when he came back, he was like some sort of Victorian virgin who'd been violated. He did, he was in a terrible state about it. He was like, oh my God. Oh, he says, you wouldn't know what it's like. It's like a foreign body inside your body. I'm like, oh yeah, I'd have no fucking idea what that's like, would I? No. What a baby. And I think it's because men aren't so used to being interfered with, are they? Like women, people are always poking around in our bits, aren't they? All our lives, people shoving things up us, pulling things out of us. And then when that part of your life's over, they're like, can we put your tits in a vice and take a photo of them? Can we do that, please? And if you live in the area I live, they do it in the Asda car park for some reason. Yeah, men are all fancy. You've got to go to a hospital. Women, they go, porta cabin in the fucking car park. That'll do them. I was like, is it going to be a doctor or just the bloke on the trolleys? Right? Honest to God, what a baby. And then he was like, well, it's not very nice, Jo, it's not very nice. The doctor puts his finger up your bottom. I'm like, I know it's not very nice, so stop doing it to me, all right? Well, I feel I've done all I can for you people. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night. Thank you.
The wonderful Jo Caulfield there. Next to the stage, it's the brilliant Dinesh Nathan.
How are we doing, all right? Who's drinking? Fucking love getting hammered. Love it, man, because I turned 40 recently, right? I say recently, it was like 3 years ago, but everyone's like, you can't drink like you used to, and I'm like, I can. I still go hard, you know what I mean? Like I went out the other night with my pals, right, and I must have got in somewhere between like 8 or 9, right? Do you know what I mean? It was a mental night. And like the banter between me and my pals is crazy as ever. I got there, one of my mates was talking about his knee injury. And another pal of mine was talking about this warranty issue he's had with his fridge freezer. It's a bad night. Anyway, this girl came up to me, she's like, do you know who you look like? And my ego went up here. I was like, who does she think I look like, man? Tupac. Idris. No. Ainsley Harriott. He's 67. I don't know what has happens, man. 67 years old, and I thought, is it because Asians look crapper when they're younger? They just look older when they're younger. I had a mate at school who had a full-on beard, right? At school, not even like a wispy one, like a full-on Jafar. Do you know what I mean? And people treat you differently when you're a kid with a beard, because no one wants to read a bedtime story to a kid that looks like Gandalf. Just doesn't happen. And like, Ainsley's just some bald chocolate guy, do you know what I mean? I don't know why. Why do bald blokes get so much shit, man? Like, I just don't understand. Why don't we see baldness in the wild? Do you know what I mean? Like, why don't you go to a zoo, see a group of female gorillas looking for a mate? Like, don't go near that one, Debbie, he's bald. And he's over there going, it's a sign of high testosterone, actually. So, do you know what I mean? And Ainsley is black, and I am not. I know, a lot of you confused, what the hell are you talking about? I'm Asian, right? And even my own lot don't believe me. I got turned away from an Asian party that my parents were in. I was like, why have you got security? No one's trying to gate crash Dilip's 50th. It's not a party we're all trying to get into. Do you know what I mean? I finally got in, right? Finally let me in. I was like, thanks for letting me in. They were like, no worries. It's not every day we get a TV chef in. So when I was younger, the truth is I really wanted to be black, because black guys are cooler than Asian blokes, man. They are. Started copying my black mates. No one copies Asian guys, do they? You ever bumped into a geezer dressed as Aladdin? Doesn't happen. Started copying my black mates, started saying, Lord Jesus. My mum was like, don't do that. We're Hindu. It's like, fine, Lord Ganesh. Ain't got the same ring to it. Is that mad I got, right? I actually had a full-on argument with this black woman, right, who was adamant that I was black, right? And she was so convincing, I had to go home and ask my parents. And then I thought, what if it's just some big joke they've been playing on me? 40 years. We have been waiting for this day! You're black! Joke is on you! I guess we should stop doing these accents now. It's about this is how bad I got. I got asked to host a gig for Black History Month. That's an Asian bloke. I know nothing about Black history. I mean, I did do the gig. Shit, I'll be black for 200 quid. Shit, I'll be white for 50. Like, look, Mum, I'm white. She'll be like, we know. How can you be Asian? You don't even fancy any of your cousins. I figured out what it is, man. I've got a really generic face. Yeah. Everywhere I go, people think I work there. I don't know why this happens, right? My wife sent me out for a takeaway. I got back, she goes, how did it take you 8 hours to get to McDonald's? So I had to finish my shift. I even got mistaken for a taxi driver. Some div, I was parking my car, some div just hopped in the back. And he just blurted out his address. And I was like, I get it, I'm so Asian, I look like a cabbie. But I'm so British, I couldn't say no. I just drove this dickhead home, right? And he was sat in the back, he was trying to chat to me. He was like, busy night? I was like, not really. Not my only fare, right? And my wife phoned me like it was my fault. She was like, where are you? Kids have been outside the school for 45 minutes. It's like, with a customer. It's mad, because people moan about Asians coming here and taking their jobs. It's not on purpose. It's an accident. I don't know. I'm telling you, everywhere I go, people think I work there, man. Take tonight. And he popped in here for a pint. My dad was such a beer monster. He used to get really smashed. He used to get really battered. And it was like, I don't know why, like, I think it was the pressure, like, because we were really loaded back in the day and we lost everything. Like, we were so loaded, we didn't even dilute Ribena, you know what I mean? Just to drink it straight shot, just money, right? And, just shouting off now, aren't I? Anyway, he lost everything, right? And I was like, Dad, we've got to do something about your drinking problem. Because, like, what happened was, he moved to this country from Sri Lanka and he had to send money home to his parents, and I was born. And I had to give money to my parents. And what I realised is an Asian family is basically a pyramid scheme. Just got to get my kids working, move up the ranks. Do you know what I mean? If anyone's interested, shoot me an email. You'll have to brown up. But it's lucrative. And that is the main thing, right? I said to my dad, listen, we've got to do something about your drinking problem. And he goes, what? Drinking problem? I was like, well, we're talking face to face and you're doing that. He even tried to hang up. He was like, ah! I don't want to be like this guy. I'm going to look after myself, start exercising and all that. And I had to quit, like, because I was walking a lot, but I had to stop walking because I got bitten by a dog, right? I was posting flyers. Thanks for laughing. I was posting flyers for a letterbox and a dog jumped up and bit my hand, and I was, like, really pissed off. And then I thought, in the dog's defence, like, if someone posted chocolate fingers through my letterbox, I might have a nibble, do you know what I mean? And now, like, my kids have been bugging me to get a dog. They're like, Daddy, we want a dog. I said, we're not getting a dog, because you won't pick up its shit. And they went, we will. I said, all right. As a test. I'm going to shit outside. And you're going to pick it up. Turns out they didn't really want a dog. I'm also not allowed in the back garden anymore. All the park, I got carried away. The freedom. Guys, I'm on Instagram. My name's Dinesh Nathan. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.
Hilarious Dinesh Nathan there. We'll be back with your final act this week, straight after this.
This show is brought to you in partnership with Ticketmaster, the home of UK comedy. From your favourite stand-up comedians to rising TikTok talent and local comedy clubs, you can find it all at ticketmaster.co.uk/comedy.
Welcome back. Now for your final act this week, it's the wonderful Scott Bennett.
Good evening, Comedy Store. How are we? We're great, aren't we? We're great. This is the greatest time to be a comedian right now. Do you know that? Because everything's shit. Shit. The cost of living crisis, the government are bellends. We're on the precipice of a war. You know, there's no comedy nights in the Bahamas. Do you know that? Because they're happy. It's very simple. It is a tough time, the cost of living crisis. I mean, like, I got sent a smart meter from my electricity company. If they offer you it, say no. Just live in denial. You don't need that shit in your life. That is not a smart meter, that's an anxiety portal. It's basically like being mugged by your own house in real time. And you have to just sit and fucking watch it. Come on, children, gather round the smart meter. Watch your inheritance evaporate. Do you want the lights on or a university degree? Which one? This is where we're at now. It's a tragic situation when your slow cooker is on a better hourly rate than you are. I never thought we'd see that day, mate. I didn't. I've got young kids. My youngest one, she's 5. Well, I say she's 5. She's 3 when we go to the swimming baths. 4 on a bus, 3 on a train. I'll be honest, she hasn't got a clue how old she is now. She's so confused, that kid. Every birthday is a genuine surprise for all of us. She just wanders round. How old am I today, Daddy? Depends what we're doing, doesn't it? You said Alton Towers. Right, well, getting that baby grow look small. I'm paying 48 quid for you to go on some teacups, dickhead. Come on. 4'8", you ain't getting on the Nemesis. What does Daddy say? What's it? Get on board with the fraud. There's the good girl. Now stop talking, we're trying to breastfeed you. Listen, you go through that turnstile with a 5-year-old hanging off your tit, they wave you through, that's what I've noticed. Don't want to deal with that family. She's a great kid, she's a bit feral. She came out too quick, she wasn't ready. She needed a few more hours under the grill, that one. Came out like she was in the luge, that baby. There was a noise like that. It was like a pygmy firing a blow dart. If it hadn't been for the umbilical cord, we'd have never found her again. It's like a bungee jump. The whole thing was done in 28 minutes. I got outside, I was so emotional, I cried, because I didn't have to pay for the parking. I kept the engine running. Just did laps. Gemma just passed her through the window, chopped the cord off. It's a tough world for your kids now. My eldest one's 11, she's a vegetarian. Now that's a world our parents never had to deal with. If you have a kid's birthday party now, the dietary requirements are unbelievable. One year we had 2 vegetarians, a vegan, someone who was wheat intolerant, and a celiac. She said to me afterwards, Daddy, where can I have a party next year? I said, Holland and Barrett, mate. I think we're literally... It's the only place that'll have us now. Because everyone fucking hates us, mate. It's just going to be you and your bored mates playing Pass the Kale for 3 hours, isn't it? And I mentioned Gemma. She's an amazing woman, my wife. We've been together now, 3 mattresses. 15 silent night years. We have them nights in where you snuggle up on the sofa, each of you on your own phones. Just browsing through Facebook to find the people you should have married. That's not... See, I met Gemma in the era before the dick pic. Now, the younger generation, I'm looking at you, dirty boy, dirty. Little twinkle in his eye, I'm going to get one in the interval, dirty. Dirty. We've got some older people. This guy was doing his on slate. He had to get a chisel and a gravestone in his day. See, I can't send Gemma a dick pic now. She's seen that miserable organ from every single angle. There's no mystery. I might as well send her a picture of the fridge. The only way a dick pic will be a surprise in our relationship is if she sent me one. That's where we're at now. Things that stress us out now. Who's got young children? Just show of hands or a shit. Right, can I ask you, do you take yours swimming? Do you enjoy it? No. What are you doing it for, then? I get that bewildered look. I've asked that for 10 years, that question, and no one's gone yes. Well, one bloke did. Turns out they weren't his kids. Went weird. But... he's never coming in again. But I asked you then, and you went, I don't fucking know, I just go. It's always miserable. It's always miserable. The swimming bit is bearable. The game changed afterwards. It's a nightmare. It's one of the most stressful things you'll do as a family, isn't it? It's like trying to put your trousers back on in your wheelie bin. It's madness. The last time we went, it was tense. It was boiling hot in there. There's never any room. Everyone's pissed off. Gemma's like this, she's like, get near the door. Get near the door. I said, darling, the handle is inside me. I am the door. And there's flesh everywhere, no one can move. At one point, Gemma went to get a towel, smacked me in the face with both breasts. Which after 10 years of marriage and 2 kids, technically foreplay. You take it, don't you, man? I thought, I didn't see this on the calendar, let's go, come on. I'm trying to get... There's a trudgery, a miserable trudgery to the whole situation. I'm trying to get dressed. I want to go home. My eldest, she's getting dressed. The youngest, he's been a prick. She's in their own little world, that kid. She's spinning round, she's singing Frozen, doing this with a towel. Okay, now, right now, she decides. And she slipped on this puddle of water. Oh, she was going. She was going. And my fatherly instinct kicks in. So I drop everything and I spin round to try and catch her. But because there's no room in there, I turn and I strike her. And you're right to cover your face. I only wish she'd have done the same. Now, I hit her full contact in the forehead with my own swinging testicles. And there's no way back from that, is there? It's 11:30 on a Saturday morning. I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been the eldest. She's a vegetarian. But the point is, there's your protein from Papa. But the worst thing is, because we all knew we'd crossed the line, but the way she dealt with it threw me. Because she just went like that. She went, naughty daddy. Oh, don't clap that, mate. You can't. That's a child damaged you're clapping. The flesh on flesh makes me have a flashback. I'm like a war veteran up here. Gemma went into the corner like that. She went, oh, God. Oh, that's illegal, that. That's actually a crime, that. How can you do it? She's only 5. I said, she's 3. When we're in the swimming baths. Get on board with the fraud, mate, innit? People say accidents happen. I just don't think it's a family day out when you've teabagged your second born. I think that's a... I don't regret it, though, mate. I don't regret it because they haven't asked to go swimming since. So any dads in the room want to get out to swim? Step up, be a man, teabag your kids, come on. It's the only way it will end, I'm afraid. And if you don't want to do it, just give me a shout, I'll do it for you. That's a service I'm offering for the parents. Listen, Comedy Store, it's the greatest club in the world, it's the greatest city. Have a wonderful weekend, enjoy the rest of your night. Cheers, good night.
And that's it. Thanks to all our performers this week. We've had Jo Caulfield, Dinesh Nathan and Scott Bennett. We'll be back next week with 3 more brilliant comedians for you. In the meantime, be sure to follow all the acts you've enjoyed today. If you'd like to join us at the iconic Comedy Store in London's West End or at one of our on-the-road shows throughout the UK and Europe, head to ticketmaster.co.uk and search Comedy Store. Thanks for joining us. Remember to subscribe and we'll see you next Monday.